Howdy y'all, my name's Buck Dandy. Most call me Captain Geo on account of me leading the Geotech Rangers. People have referred to us as cowboy engineers or the Wild West Sieves. My mission for today is to make sure y'all know about strong foundations. That way the cities that y'all call home today don't become ghost towns like this one. Now y'all may ask, why do we need strong foundations? Well, I have Deputy Mata here to explain.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, probably the most well-known example of a weak foundation is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Construction began in 1173. By 1178, the tower had already begun to tilt. Both the north and south sides of the tower continued to settle. The tilt has occurred because the south side settled more than the north side. In 1838, the construction of a trench known as a catino was excavated around the tower. This disturbed the water table and added about half a meter to the tilt at the top of the tower. Between the years of 1990 and 2000, actions were taken to correct the tilt. A committee approved stabilizing the tower using the method of soil extraction or under excavation. While the Leaning Tower of Pisa was lucky and did not crash and burn, not so many other buildings were quite so fortunate. In today's busy world, we don't have much time for failures, nor can we afford them. So, geotechnical engineers have come up with many ways to determine a soil's properties rather quickly. There are some on-site tests that can be performed, such as the cone test and the standard penetration test. For more in-depth analysis of the soils, there are various lab tests such as direct shear test or the triaxial test. With tests such as these, we may predict how the soil is going to behave under a given load, such as a building like the Tower of Pisa, therefore extremely reducing the chance of failure. Many of these tests can help us as engineers to classify soils. Once soils are classified, we may begin a design process. Depending on the needs of the job, it's always going to be sitting on or within soil. So, you may say, having a strong foundation in geotechnical engineering is a must for all projects.
One fairly new, brilliant thing engineers have been working on are geothermal foundations. The idea behind it is simple. In the winter we take heat from the ground to warm our building, and in the summer we dump the heat into the ground and store it for winter. This is done through the use of heat exchangers installed in the foundations alongside a heat pump. Geothermal foundations use 1/4 the amount of electricity to heat or cool a building, ultimately emitting 1/4 less CO2 from electricity generation. Now with these bad boys installed in our homes, we'd not only have a strong foundation for our houses, we'd have a strong foundation for our future.